Hi guys, what's up everyone? This is Gaurav. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about 9 ways to handle a graduate university rejection. Being denied is never easy. It can feel like a real slap on the face. After all, the time and work you have put into your graduate university applications. If you are extremely upset, do not react by phone or in writing right away. Give it a few days, give a thought, think about it. As you reflect, consider the following advice which I'm going to give you in this video, that how to handle the situations if you are getting rejected from your dream universities or the universities which you really wanted to go. So if you want to know what are those 9 advices, please keep on watching. Number 1 is don't take it personally. Remember, under most circumstances, the admissions committee is faced with a very difficult task, choosing a limited enrollment number from among a very large applicant pool. It's very difficult job for a university to pick the right candidate or the right amount of enrollment size, even though if all are great applicants. These individuals are doing their best in a very difficult situation because they have to choose the students who are eligible, and if they are all eligible, it becomes a very difficult task. So please respect their decision. Number 2 is write a thank you note. It's very important, guys. Even if you get rejected, you have to appreciate that they considered your application. Remember to write a thank you letter and thank the person who signed your notification letter for taking the time to review your application. That's how it works in America. That's how you show your courtesy, that even if you're rejected, thank you for at least reviewing my application. There are many universities which don't even review it, so please keep that on mind. Number 3 is make sure nothing was missed. If you believe something was overlooked, call and ask about it. Very kindly give them a call and ask like what was the mistake which you did. Ask if the most recent test score was received or a recent transcript in your file was received by them. You may not want to verify directly, but you need to call them, ask kindly that if something was missed from your end or their end, and you need to verify that your recommendation letters, your transcript and everything was received by the university. If you sent a cover letter and it contains some very important information, please make sure to ask them that your application was received and they read that cover letter also. It's very important to check all the documents which you sent to the university. On occasion, sometimes may have been overlooked, and if so, most admissions committee will provide another complete evaluation. If they missed anything, they will do once again, and it might change. Some people have that issues, and if they are unwilling to do so, if they are unwilling to reevaluate your profile, then take another look at the part of your application, like look at yourself and look what you missed. And perhaps if it's like that, just tell them and give them the additional document or information, whether they are wrong or right, but it's also your duty to check if it was wrong from your end. So please handle it very carefully and very kindly. Number 4 is ask if additional information could help. This is very crucial. It never hurts to ask if more information from your end could result in a second look. If they're looking for something specific, you might be able to provide the information and you might be able to get into that university. Number 5 is keep in mind that admission committees make mistakes. It's not like they are amazingly perfect and they cannot make a mistake. No, on rare occasions, but very rare, a decision to admit is accidentally entered as a denial. There might be some cases where it they might say that it was denied because of their error. They are also human, so there might be a human error. All admission offices have several checks in place to ensure that the proper decision is communicated to the applicant. However, in my time as a student, when I was there, a dean of the admissions, the letter of denial were mistakenly sent to a few applicants. That happened when I was a student. Some of the admission letters were sent to a wrong person and which were denial, and the students were upset. It would not hurt to check this out kindly, in a very kindly way, that you reach out to the admission process and then tell them that were your applicant be mistaken, or how did you find it out. Now, number 6 is request feedback and honor what you are told. Some admission personnel will offer feedback for denial applicants in person, over the phone, or in writing. If they do, ask for their feedback. Do not argue when you receive the feedback. Make sure you understand what was communicated and be sure to thank the person. Very clear and straightforward. Number 7 is consider reapplying. Ask about the progress or the process of which you could apply again. There might be a chance that you might be re-evaluated by new scores. If you have asked for feedback, think about how could you use that insight in your next application, how you can reach out to them, and how it will help you if you reapply there with your new test scores. Number 8 is practice patience and professionalism. If you want to send a positive message to the admissions committee, the opportunity is now when you are getting rejected. A mature, thoughtful attitude makes a huge and positive impression. As you say, first impression is the last impression. So you need to make sure that you practice patience and how to be professional when it comes to things like this. Number 9 is remember the disappointment is temporary. Nothing is permanent. This is a setback, not a final blow. You will succeed even though the path which you are getting is not right now, is not good, but it might be going as you plan, but give it some time and it's not the end of the world. Please remember that. I completely empathize with those who are denied admission. I understand you feeling that everything is okay, but stay calm. Call admissions office, identify your weak points, and re-evaluate your own profile if you did some mistakes. Very important, guys. How to handle things you have to learn, because this is something where you can get your things go even more worse if you do not handle them properly. So these were the 9 tips which I think might help you in order when you get rejection from the university. So don't overreact and please take it calmly. Reach out to admission officers, identify your weak points and reapply if you need, and just make sure you don't mess it up when it comes to rejections. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to this channel and if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with more content. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.